Yes, all right. Now let me see if I can bring up the chat without having this extra thing open. I wonder how to do that. Yes, all right. Now let me see if I can bring up the chat without. Oh, my bad. All right, let me see. I wonder how I can pop up the live chat or like have it off to the side or just the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. So it doesn't give that feedback, that echo. Let me see if I can mute. All right, is that better? Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? All right, perfect. Is the feedback bad or is it fine now? See, there's a delay too. I hear you loud and clear, Captain. All right, perfect. All right, well, I'm going to fit in. Background noise seems to have stopped. Perfect, because I muted my YouTube. All right, let me post about it on Instagram real quick so that people can come join and know that I'm live. Yeah, I was close to giving up and just calling Nicole from State's Place to walk me through it, hold my hand. But all right, let's say I'll start in like 3 minutes. If you guys have any, or 5 minutes, if you guys have any questions, write them in the chat and I'll try to answer anything that you guys have right now. That way we can give a few people to give them some time to get in here. Will you remember what you did for next? Well, no, it's weird because I did the same thing and it suddenly started working. So when I first got on, it was working. So, or it wasn't working. The live stream wasn't going over. What's your favorite thing to source for? I would say, well, I only pretty much sell only men's clothing. So men's clothing. Would love to know more about paying employees and how to get started hiring. I pay my employees by how much. So right now they only photograph and measure items for me. So I pay them $1 per item. I didn't want to do an hourly wage because it kind of means that they could work slower and get paid the same amount. So I'm fine with paying them 40, 50 bucks an hour if they can do 40 or 50 items an hour. I think some of that noise is coming from your mouse when you move it. Yeah, definitely. So I stopped moving it. And your favorite thing you've ever found thrifting? I don't really have any favorites. I mean, I'd like to find anything Tommy Hilfiger, vintage. Those are fun. Any more questions? I'll get started on the haul. Let's say I'll get started on the haul at 2:45. Just type your questions in though. I'm happy to answer some. I think I'm gonna do some more question and answers. I already listed the FootJoy polos. I've sold 20 out of the 25 already. If you watch my Instagram story, it was up there. I did an experiment because I know a lot of new sellers. They kind of complain about being new, having new accounts and not getting any sales. So I asked my lawyer friend if I could borrow his or use his eBay account. And because it's new, he has like 24 feedback. He doesn't sell on it. Like he sold like 3 items maybe. And I just wanted to test it out and see if I could sell them quickly. And I sold 20 out of 25 already. So I did what? I sold them at $20 a pop. So yeah, $400. And I was only $75 into them total. So I've made my money back quite quickly. What, any other questions right now? Happy to help. Nothing. Let's 2:45. Still get started. Hopefully we get some more people in here. I mean, I guess I don't even know what a good amount of people are. Yes, FootJoy does do quite well. So if you find it, pick it up. I think I found another one today. I do not go to the bins at all. The closest bins to me are 2.5 hours away, I think, in Grand Rapids. And I just don't, I mean, I don't really want to deal with the bins and the people that come along with it. So I'll stick to my regular thrift stores. Why'd you pass on those ragged boots? Because I don't even think they were that good of a brand. I think it was Lake and Trail or something. And they were busted as hell. Do I personally... Oh, that's good to know. Grand Rapids bins suck, so I definitely won't even go out there. Do you personally wear clothes you've thrifted? A few. If it's like, I typically only wear like Nike stuff like this, J. Crew, and Levi chinos, joggers, and then Kohan shoes mostly. And how much did I spend today? So I actually hit 2 thrift stores yesterday and then 1 this morning. I was in East Lansing this morning. And how much did I spend? I think it was a decent amount. I think close to $600 between all 3. What do you ship in most often? Poly bags, padded flat rate? Mostly poly bags. Most of my items are first class, so 16 ounces or less. And so I use poly bags. I think they're like 10 by 13. Just look like this. And usually, if you go back to some of my YouTube videos in the description, I have a link to where I buy them from. But then I also like to use these Priority Mail, the legal flat rate envelope. They're longer. They're 15 by 9.5 inches. So these are a lot better than the smaller ones. What profit margins do you shoot for? Anything that I can make money on. I don't really have like a set number in my head, but typically I'll have like a 50% ROI. So double my money. I'll double my money. I guess that's not. How many new items do you get listed per day? Do you add new listing every day? I try to list every single day. I don't always list every single day. I'll try to get up like 25 to 40 items per day. I only source twice a week. Typically, I don't source on the weekends. Usually. Do you put jeans in the legal size? I do put jeans. Jeans fit very nice in there. Just fold them up. What do you use your eBay shipping coupon on? What did I? Usually I'll get the poly mail baggers, but it doesn't get me a ton, so I'll always have to buy them. What else did I get them on? I feel like, I buy the smaller boxes for hats. Those are nice to ship hats in. What's the unicorns you're looking for? I mean, if I could walk into a thrift store and just be surrounded by high-end designer brands and Yeezy shoes, that'd be wonderful. I mean, I don't really look for any unicorns though. Just whatever they provide on a weekly basis. What's your average per day sales? Lately, I've been cracking $1,000 per day on sales, so it's been quite good. Any other questions? We're about to start in about a minute. I got a decent amount of stuff too, so it would be good. Do you put your store on vacation when you go on trips? Yes, I did go on. I put mine on vacation mode when I was in New Zealand for 2 weeks. So that was fun. I didn't see a huge, I mean, there was a decent drop off on sales on the second week, but I still hit a few $1,000 days actually. So it wasn't awful. All right, let's get started. Welcome everyone. We got 33 people watching. Hopefully that number will go up. Maybe not. If I would have learned how to do this the first time, then we would have been all right, but it's all good now. So first thing, Chicago Cubs, 47 brand. Since they just won the World Series, Chicago Cubs stuff has been selling quite well. This was everything in here is 35% off unless they do a color tag. So the Thrift, the Salvation Armies around me, they do a 35% off loyalty card for every $250 you spend. So I fill up a card every single time I walk out. And so this was $3.99 plus that 35% off. Let's see, what is this? Puma. This is a Puma golf polo. Puma always sells well for me. Typically you get about 20 to 22 bucks. This was $6.99, but that was 35% off. So all these prices again, everything was 35% off at least, unless they were tan tags. Tan tags were on sale at either 50% off or $1. They were $1 yesterday and then 50% off today because I went to multiple Salvation Armies. John Barbados polo. This was half off, so it was $5. Tommy Bahama Relax swim trunks. Swim trunks have been selling really well lately. These were $2.99 with the 35% off. This is kind of a cool shirt. I think it's Majestic. Yeah, Majestic Kansas City Royals spring training t-shirt. This is $2.99 with the 35 off. Another Tommy Bahama dress shirt. See, they price kind of high. These are $9.99, but it was $1 at my Salvation Army yesterday. Again, another $1 shirt. This is J. Crew dress shirt. Typical, or it's a slim fit. I love picking up slim fit stuff. So that was $1. Just a Ralph Lauren linen dress shirt. This was also $1. An Original Penguin. So I like selling this brand. I think they're a Japanese brand actually. And so they fit really small. So make sure if you do list this brand to have measurements and to put in the listing like this brand fits smaller. I mean, most people that are shopping for it already know that. So this is a slim fit also, so it's super small. This was $1. Banana Republic suit coat. This was also $1. I typically don't pick up suit coats that often, but it was a good size, and I'll probably get about 40 to 45 bucks for it. See if I can find the tag on this. Here we go. Express, mall brand, always sell well. Typically get about 20 bucks for these. This was $6.99 with the 35% off. This is a cool brand. Typically get about 30 to 40 bucks depending on the print. Nast Luxury Originals. Kind of reminds me of Tommy Bahama a little bit. This was $7.99 with the 35% off. This guy retired. Boo. I don't like the lines, but It's a Calvin Johnson Detroit Lions football jersey. This was $3.99 with the 35% off. I'll probably, since he just retired and was a good player, I'll probably get like 35 to 40 bucks. There's a little cracking on the numbers, so I'll just note that. Here's just another mall brand J. Crew long sleeve shirt. This was $1 also. Kind of paid up a little bit for these. New with tags, Ralph Lauren shorts. These were $12.99 with the 35% off, but I'll probably get about 40 bucks for it. Banana Republic slim fit dress shirt. These always sell well, anywhere from 20 to 25 bucks. I price them at, or I usually actually price them at $24.99. $8.99 with 35% off. So my Salvation Army staples the price tag into the shoulder. So yes, I hate when they staple it. Thank goodness these don't. They actually use a pricing gun. Levi Strauss. This is just, so I only sell the snap button ones. So these like pearl kind of snap buttons always sell well. The Western, it's like a Western shirt. Usually get about 20 bucks for these. This is $5.99 with the 35% off. This is a very bright pink. It's blinding. Under Armour golf polo. $7.99, 35% off. Let's see. Oh, this is a good brand, actually. Always sells very quickly. Salt Valley Western Wear. Again, this is a snap button. And I used to price it at 20 bucks, and it would literally sell in like 2 hours. So I started upping up my prices to about $25 to $27. And I mean, they'll sit for a couple more days, but still get top dollar. I don't usually pick up Columbia that much, but this one was half off, so it's $5.50, just a jacket. So the Salvation Army in East Lansing, they do staple their stuff, but they typically only staple it on the tags because they're smart there. They had a bunch of Michigan State gear. You guys watched the basketball March Madness game yesterday? We murdered Miami. But this is a Nike long sleeve Michigan State football shirt, Rose Bowl game. This was half off, $3. Here we go. Here's the FootJoy polo that I found today. Another one, major key. This was $2. It's a little beat up on the inside, this tag, but it doesn't go to the outside, so it's still good. Here's a women's North Face. So I typically don't sell women's clothing unless it's like North Face, Patagonia, Lululemon. Other than that, I try to stay away from it. This was $6.49. I do not charge shipping on any of my items. It's kind of built into the cost for the most part. It kind of sucks when I have to send stuff to California because especially if it's going priority mail, it's going to be a lot more money. So, but I still make money on the item. Ralph Lauren polo, standard, $2.50 on that one. Another Express 1MX. Sorry, can't really see it. Express 1MX dress shirt. This was $2. Another Express 1MX dress shirt. Another snap button. I like to pick up the snap buttons. Wrangler. These sell for about 20 bucks a pop. They'll sit for a little bit, but I only pay $2. This is a cool color too, so someone will probably pick it up. The Ralph Lauren polo, I typically list. So all my items are buy it now or best offer. I usually list Ralph Lauren polos in $19.99 with free shipping, and I'll take offers of 15 bucks or more. And then if it's been sitting for a while, then I'll start taking offers less than 15 bucks. But 15 is my cutoff on a $20 item. Here's another Wrangler. This is a 3X for those big boys. This is only $2. So I usually don't pick up Guess, newer Guess, but this is like a I missed it. Damn it! It's got some cracking on the. I don't know how I missed that, but it should still sell. I sold one of these jackets pretty quickly for about $50 or $60 about a month back, so I started picking it up. Brand new Asics New York Marathon. Some person who missed out will want to buy this jacket, but it's new with tags. And this was only $6.99 with the 35% off. Adidas soccer shorts. Soccer season's coming about. Might be around already. These were $3.99 with the 35% off. Do I counter offer or decline on best offers? I typically like to counter offer unless there's just like an insulting offer, then I'll just decline. But yeah, usually don't decline because you're essentially just cutting off that entire back and forth negotiation. So just counter, and if they counter again, then with a better price, then take it. Take the money and run. I love buying Oakley stuff. This is brand new with tags. Oakley hoodie. It's pretty small. All right, it is a small. Cool little stuff on the back there. This was $6.99 with 35% off. Love selling vintage Nike also. It's an older tag. And this was $4.99. There's just some athletic pants, nylon rip-off pants. They always sell pretty well, about $25 to $30 if it's vintage. How's the Goodwills by you? There's two, I think, in my town, and they're pretty solid. I'll hit them once a week. There's one that's not that good, I guess, but the other one's pretty good. I've not sold this brand yet, Jasta A Bank. I just wanted to take a chance on it to see how well it sells. This was $4.99 with 35% off. Yeah, smash that like button. Another Ralph Lauren polo. This might be a custom fit. I like selling the custom fit ones. Yeah, this is custom fit. So it usually will say it underneath the tag. Custom fits more of the slimmer fit polos. That was $4.99, 35% off. It's a nice, cool colored shirt, Ralph Lauren dress shirt. This was, I paid, well, it's a good color. So it's $9.99 minus 35% off, so $6.50. But with these cooler colors, usually I'll ask about $25 on that. I don't pick up ties either, but I saw this Ralph Lauren one, and it has the pony on the front, so it should do pretty well. That was $6.99 with 35% off. I like to sell this brand too, 511 Tactical Series. It's like an outdoor like gun shooting brand. So all of those gun toting guys will look fly shooting their guns. I wish this was men's. This probably sell really well if it was men's, but this is a women's Ralph Lauren like big crest spell out polo. This was $6.99, 35% off. Oh, I thought this was Levi's. Whoops. Lee. I don't sell Lee actually. I don't know what I was thinking when I picked this up, but it's a denim shirt, and denim's been in, so I guess I just took a chance on something that I thought was Levi's because I know Levi ones sell very well. I'll just price it at $20. Hope for the best. Might just send it to auction. Another Ralph Lauren dress shirt. This was $8.99 with 35% off. Oh, this is a cool Michigan State Nike polo. So I think this was the Armed Forces version when they went and played basketball on the aircraft carrier. I think that may have been where it was from, and it's a good size. So I'll probably ask about 30 or 35 on that one. Let's see what else we have. Oh, yeah. So I will be keeping this J. Crew Henley. I love wearing Henleys, and I don't have this color or maybe I do have this color. I'll have to look. But J. Crew Henleys always sell well, so pick them up if you find them, and this was only $1. Another $1 shirt, Nautica spell out t-shirt. Love selling the spell outs, so just spells out the brand. That's why it's called a spell out. Here's another Express. These jeans sell very well and very quickly too. So these were $4.99 with the 35% off. I typically get anywhere from $27 to $32 on it. How much do I usually get for the J. Crew Henleys? I think it depends on what they have. Like a bunch of different yarns. So this one's their more expensive one. It's called the Twisted Jasp yarns. It'll tell you too. I think this is their more expensive Henley. So I could probably get close to probably about 25 to 28 bucks on these. Another Express 1MX. Just in case slim fit wasn't good enough, and instead of just dropping down a size, they made extra slim fit. So yeah, that's that. That was $3.99, 35% off. So always sells well and decently quickly if you have it priced right. I typically price Hugo Boss stuff at 30 bucks or best offer, $29.99 or best offer. This was $3.99. Surprisingly, Mountain Dew stuff sells pretty well. Same with Monster Energy, and I think this might be kind of vintage, sort of. So I always pick up Mountain Dew stuff. Do the do. Here's another Nast Luxury Originals. Like, it's almost like a bowling shirt. These always sell pretty well. Banana Republic. So I usually only pick up Banana Republic dress shirts if they're slim fit or if they're kind of, or linen. So this is made with linen. Linen stuff always sells well for me. This was $8.99 with the 35% off. Ooh, I'm getting offers over here. Let's see what we got. Got a $55 offer on a jacket. Probably might accept that one. I don't know yet. Ralph Lauren custom fit short sleeve shirt, pretty cool color too. So I paid up a little bit, $6.49, and short sleeve shirts making a comeback now that summer's here, or summer's coming. I guess it's spring. Well, it's winter right now for Michigan. Still, I love selling these. Ralph Lauren big shirt. So we'll say the big shirt here. They always sell well. The big shirts for the big boys. This is $6.49. Patagonia short sleeve shirt. This is pretty thin, actually. I think you can kind of see through it. Organic cotton. The organic cotton always sells very well for me. Had to pick up this for nostalgia sake. Watching them win the title in 2004, Chauncey Billups, Detroit Pistons jersey. I think whose jersey I think they just retired Rip Hamilton's jersey. His jersey may have been retired, or his number. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Life is Good always sells pretty well for me. The t-shirts especially. I picked this up. So the tags usually don't look like this, but I only see them on t-shirts. Do you ever are you a reseller type questions by the thrift store cashiers? I get it all the time. They're like, is all of this stuff for you? And I go, no, actually I resell it. And I explain to them what I do, kind of give them a ballpark on like what I make doing it. And they're floored and love that what I'm doing. Like they'll talk my ear off. They ask for my business cards all the time. So I just started picking up Hollister after following some of you guys on Instagram and seeing how well they sell, at least the jeans, like American Eagle jeans and Hollister jeans. So I paid up a decent amount, but these have some good distressing on them. These are $8.99 with 35% off. I'll get $25 all day for these. Or if I run a sale, then $22.49. Nope, no one gives me crap about it. They're actually quite interested in my reselling. Adidas, this is pretty cool. Adidas hoodie. Has the logo on the side there, the trefoil logo. This was $8.99 with 35% off. Here's another Ralph Lauren long sleeve. I love selling the long sleeves. This was, this is $4. So this thrift store that I go to, everything's $4 unless it's otherwise marked. So I like that store. And then they do color tags too. Here's some pretty thin Hugo Boss. Like, they're kind of like jeans, I guess, but they're like lighter cotton. I think these are men's. Yeah, they're 34 by 34, so they are men's. I don't know. They're not like denim, but love to see how you store inventory sometimes. Definitely. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to have my assistant come over and actually tape me. That way I can start kind of being more behind the or in front of the camera when I start showing you guys how I list my process of that and then the inventory. So all my inventory is stored in my basement and then a few of the closets in my house. So I have another room that kind of stores all my stuff that when I moved, I didn't unpack yet. But yeah, most of it's downstairs. When you use some of your keywords, you use spell out. Yes, I definitely use spell out in my keywords. Here's a vintage women's Burberry's, like silk. I think this is silk blouse, dress shirt, whatever. This is $4. When you run a sale, how much of a discount do you typically run? Do you keep the or best offer option? Yes, everything's the or best offer. Even when I run the sale, I only run a 10% off sale. This stuff's actually going to the Deal Queen. We've been texting back and forth, and she hooks me up with men's clothing because she knows I sell it and she doesn't really sell it. And I started hooking her up with women's clothing. So this is going to her. This is a J. Crew women's schoolboy career jacket, suit coat, blazer, whatever. Here's a Banana Republic modern fit dress pants. These were $6.99, 35% off. They're dress pants. Typically sell well for me. Here's a women. I actually paid a decent amount for a few of these North Face jackets, but they're pretty nice. This is the women's North Face jacket. This cost me $20. So, but I'll probably get about 60 to 75. How do you manage the cross postings? So when I cross post, if I'm lazy, I'll just take them off. If I sold them on another website, then I'll take it off eBay, or if it's on Amazon, take it off Amazon. But for the most part, it's not really that hard to manage because most of my other stuff that's cross-posted is just vintage items. So it's not that hard to keep track of, especially if you're doing this full-time. I do not recommend cross-posting if you're not a full-time reseller because it can become kind of tough, but it's not too bad. Here's a short sleeve Levi's snap button Western shirt. This was $4.99 with the 35% off. Here's another women's North Face jacket that I paid up on. I think this is the Denali jacket. Denali jackets always sell well for me. I usually get about 50 to 60 bucks for it. So this was 16. Boo, Michigan. I hate you guys. Except I live in your guys' town. But this is a vintage Nike Michigan. Well, it's not really that vintage, I guess, but it was when they were first with Nike, not this second time. Well, I guess they're with Jordan now, but this was $4, which is a Nike brand, but they have the Jumpman logo now. Another Oakley t-shirt. This was $4. Adidas soccer jacket. These typically sell well for me, especially if this is a school's colors. This was $4. On pants, is there a limit size that you do not buy? No, I buy, well, I guess if it's men's, I don't even know if men's goes any lower than like 28, and then you start talking about boys. But no, I buy any pant size. Like, it'll sell. Someone's out there. Someone's fat enough or short or small enough. and they'll want my items. Here's another J. Crew t-shirt, slim, extra small for the little boys. This is $4. Brooks Brothers slim fit dress shirt. This was also, or no, this was $6.49. Another women's North Face jacket that I paid up on. This was $20. Let's see. I cross-post items with Etsy. I turn on my alerts, and as soon as I sell something, I pull it from the other site. I do eBay. Yeah, you could. Salt Valley Western. Again, this is a denim, so this should actually sell pretty well. I might price it at like 30 or 35 bucks. Denim, kind of heavy-duty button shirt. This is $4. Polo Golf. Ralph Lauren polo. That was $4. Slowly but surely getting there. Hugo Boss crew neck sweater. This was $4. Prana. Here's a Prana short sleeve shirt. I think this is men's. This was $4. Another Ralph Lauren dress shirt. This was $3.99, 35% off. Harley Davidson. So the Harley Davidsons, my huge vintage Harley Davidson haul that I found, what is it, 2 weeks ago now. It's been doing all right. I think I made all my money back already though, because a guy on Etsy bought 6 of them, and he's from Sweden, and apparently, I don't know what it was, but Etsy didn't combine the shipping. So he paid $22 on each shirt for shipping. So that was like a $200 and some transaction because I sold them all for $20 a pop. So it was, yeah, $120. And then what would it be? Like another $120, $132 in shipping, something like that. Vintage Harley Davidson t-shirt. This was $3.99 with 35% off. How many active listings are you up to? I think I have like 2,100 items, 2,200 items in my store right now. Wrangler snap button dress shirt, $3.99. I do sell sweaters all year long. What's your focus on the summer with this somewhat slowdown? You just go for sure. The slowdown is noticeable, but I think if you have enough items in your store and you price it well, like it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, if you're comparing numbers from fourth quarter to summer months, like obviously there's going to be a slowdown. That's just the way it is, but it's not anything that I worry about. I might keep this. I like this t-shirt, Banksy. Actually, I am keeping it. I've never even heard of the brand, but I like the t-shirt. So that's a personal collection piece. Horny Toad. This is an outdoor brand. Kind of a weird name to have as a company, but sells decent. This was $3.99, 35% off. Started picking up overalls for those farmers out there. And actually, I think overalls somehow making a comeback. If you can find vintage Tommy Hilfiger, I call it Hilfiger, and someone commented on my YouTube video with how to pronounce link to the YouTube. So it's Hilfiger, but or Hilfiger. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. So Dickies overalls for the big boys too. These are extra large actually, so not that big boy. These are $5.99, 35% off. Do you ever wash anything before selling or iron? Nope, I do not waste my time on washing stuff unless there's a stain that I missed. Then I might wash it if it's a nice piece just to see if I can get the stain out. And then what was the other one? No, I don't steam or iron or anything. That's the great thing about selling men's clothing. They don't really care that much on what your what the photo looks like. I mean, they do a little bit, but you don't have to have it on a mannequin. I do all flat lays, so it's not anything I worry about. Who we got? Classic Fit Original Penguin Polo. This was $1. Lacoste. I love selling Lacoste. This was, I usually get about 25 bucks on these. And to a few ways to know if they're real. So all Lacoste buttons are stitched one up or up and down stitch on their buttons. They also are, I think they're pearl or like, yeah, I think they're pearl buttons. So if you rub it across your teeth, you can feel that grittiness on your teeth. That's how you know. That's another way to know it's real. And then the other last one, of course, this probably doesn't even have the tag on the inside of it. But, oh yeah, here it is. It will say, I don't know if you guys see, yeah, there you go, Devonlay on the inner tag. That's apparently the company that owns them or the maker of the cotton or something. I don't know. Someone commented on my YouTube video telling me. This was probably the find of the weekend. Vintage Guess Baseball World Championships. Or no, this might be basketball. I think that's a basketball, actually. So this is only $4 too. How long do I keep an item that isn't selling? I'm kind of lazy sometimes when it comes to that. I also moved 3 times last year, so I have different backdrops from where I lived. So I know roughly how long it's been up. So I started putting those to auction. So if it's been sitting for a while, I will just throw it up to a 99-cent auction with $6.50 shipping. And I mean, with that shipping, I'll typically make a few bucks on shipping, and that will cover, if it does end at 99 cents, that will cover the cost of the item that I bought. So at worst, I'm breaking even or maybe losing like a few cents. I do good still canceled on all my stuff. Here is I forget what team this is, FPF, but it's a soccer jersey. I'll have to look up the team, but those soccer jerseys always sell well for me. So this is unique. This is a Google Gay Pride, like raglan shirt. I don't know how much it sells for, but I bought it to just see if it does sell well. So it's a pretty cool little shirt. Here is a very small compression Under Armour short sleeve shirt. Under Armour always sells well for me. That was $4. Another Lacoste polo. Oh yeah, Portugal. There you go. I was searching for that. $6.49. Here's another Under Armour thermal long sleeve shirt. This was $5.99, 35% off. Here's a Polo Golf long sleeve with the Polo Golf crest spell out. This was $6.49. Paid up for this one, but it's a new with tags Jordan jacket. So this was $24.99 with 35% off. I'll probably ask anywhere from $50 to $65 on that one. And then another Ralph Lauren long sleeve dress shirt, $8.99, custom fit, 35% off. So I picked these up. These are Cole Haan's Sporting. Missing one lace though, but leather laces are pretty cheap to come by. So these are $7.99. So I'll just buy replacement laces on those. Do you sell on your Instagram page as well? When I first joined Instagram last year, or made my business page last year, I did for a while, but then it kind of got time consuming. And then I was also toying with the idea, am I trying to build a brand or make sales through my Instagram, and I kind of went to the whole like building a brand kind of thing. A little more recognizable. I might start running like sales on my Instagram story, or I've done it a little bit lately, but not that much. And a lot of people that follow me are women or women resellers, so they're usually not interested in men's stuff that I'm selling, or not interested in buying the men's stuff that I'm selling. They want to know about it, but that's why you guys are here. Brooks Brothers, Polo, Performance Knit. I like selling the Performance Knit stuff. It'll tell you on the tag. This was $4. I might lot it up with this one because this is also the same size and Performance Knit, same style, $4. Of course, you know I'm in Michigan land when you got the blue and yellow. Polos back to back. Here's another shirt that will be going to the Deal Queen on Instagram. If you don't follow her, give her a follow. Just a J. Crew, like blouse, see-through blouse. These are pretty cool. I remember when they were selling these during the Olympics. I think these are the Winter Olympics. The Go USA mittens. I don't even know how much I can get for them, but I just bought them because they look cool. This is $5. If you have to do a refund, do you just cancel an order and eBay automatically does a refund, or do you have to issue the refund through PayPal? So you just issue it straight through PayPal, or you just issue it straight through PayPal, or if someone opens up a return case, you can refund through that also. Did you play baseball back in the day? Looks like you could throw. No, I did not play it. I played baseball in 6th grade, but no, I was third base, not a pitcher. My forte when I hit high school was running. I ended up running track and field and cross country for Michigan State on an athletic scholarship. My fastest mile was 4 flat. Great fact, I ran 4 flat 5 times in a row, so 4,000 point whatever. Here's another thing going to the Deal Queen. This Bowden. Let's see, I don't know anything about women's clothing. This is a Bowden dress, but she liked it. Another Hugo Boss dress shirt. This was $6.49. I don't usually pick up newer Woolrich stuff, but since it was a cool print, I picked it up. This was $7.99, 35% off. This pile is getting huge. This is on the floor right now. Hello from the thumb. Hey, what's up? Another Michigander. These are pretty cool. I don't even know the brand on these, but some Lakers like cotton, probably a cotton polyester blend. Oh, these are just NBA brand. Shorts. These are $5.99 with 35% off. Yeah, that's what. So I started selling on eBay when I was 17. My best friend got me into it, and yeah, during college, whatever my athletic scholarship didn't cover, my eBay funds covered. So I ended up graduating with 0 debt. So that was pretty nice. Under Armour short sleeve athletic shirt, $6.99, 35% off. Coming to the end. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Going through the hiccups of trying to set up this YouTube. I love selling Nike Pro Combat stuff. This was $4. Here's another piece going to the Deal Queen. Maeve. Again, never heard of it. Paid $4 for it. Or she's going to pay $4 for it. But here's another one. Banana Republic Issa collection. Isa. I don't know. She said grab it. So it's just a long dress. Oh yeah, here's a Life is Good. So Life is Good t-shirt. I typically get about 15 to 20 bucks for these. This is the tag that I'm talking about that I usually look for. Dang, we got a bunch of Michiganders here. Where are you from? Love letters and lace. J. Crew lightweight dress shirt. This was $1. Banana Republic Slim Fit, also $1. Oh, I love selling Oakley golf polos. They sell very well. This was also $1. Boo, Michigan. Maybe I should probably put this shirt up before they get bounced from the tournament tomorrow. Just kidding. Hopefully they win. Oh, nice. Grand Haven. My best, or one of my good friends lives out in Grand Haven, or his parents live out in Grand Haven, actually. He's there a lot. They just moved. Neutral Milk Hotel. They're a band. They're like an indie band. I like them quite a bit. But I'll be selling this one. This is $4. I don't know why I picked this up. I don't know what parent would put their kid in a Atlanta Falcons Michael Vick jersey, but it was only $1, so I took a chance on it. There'll be one bad parent out there putting their kid in a Vick jersey. I mean, the life is good. You might be sitting on it for a little bit if it's a cool print or if it has like a cool whatever logo. Usually they'll move a little faster, but for the most part, they sit a little bit, but you always get what you're asking for. Here's an Under Armour. I love selling car branded items. So it's the Under Armour Audi collection polo. This was that was actually $1. These are pretty gaudy. I think they're men's Puma golf shoes. Since golfing season's coming up, they should move pretty quickly, and they're actually quite clean. They look a little used, but not that dirty. Those were $5, 35% off. Maybe Michael Vick will buy it for their kids. Yeah. Also, I never sold this brand either. Larry Mahan Cowboy Collection. This is a snap button Western shirt, but the comps looked good when I looked it up. So this was $5.99 with the 35% off. Another Lacoste polo. This was $11.99 with 35% off. So I kind of paid a decent amount on that one, but I get $25 for them all day. Adriano Goldschmied. Gold. I love gold. These were $12.99, 35% off. The Hero Relaxed. Oh, let's see. Last few pieces here. Under Armour mock turtleneck, like cold gear. These sell about $25 for me. $7.99. Asics running shorts for the big boys, also 2XL. Someone buy them. $4.99, 35% off. Another pair of Under Armour. These are basketball shorts, though. Those were $6.99, 35% off. And then, since the Deal Queen told me that Bowden sells well, the kids' Bowden has to sell well, right? And this was super cheap. This mini Bowden, like girls' coat. It's pretty cool, and it was cheap. It was 64 cents after the discount, so not too bad. That is actually it. So thank you guys for stopping by. I'm fine with answering some questions if you guys want to ask away. Hopefully I answered most of your, or I tried to answer some during it. Oh yeah, so Sharking Mom Deals, I actually got a microphone. And so before I was just using the microphone that was in my iMac. And yeah, so that should be good now. Future videos should be good now too. So thank you for that. I also set up new lights so that you guys could see my face. And hopefully that helps you guys. Do you guys have any other questions? I'll probably answer questions for the next 5 or 10 minutes if you guys have them. If not, then happy reselling, and thanks for stopping by. How do you research vintage labels? So I kind of stay in my lane on vintage items. If I know that it is true vintage, like I just know it from experience. But there, I mean, you can just use Google and it will typically help you. So how much will you sell those Under Armour basketball shorts for? Typically I get about 18 to 22 bucks on them, sometimes as low as 15, but they always sell pretty quickly. I just sold a pair a couple days ago for 19 bucks. Vintage Guild website. I don't know what that is. All right. Any other questions? Are we all good? How long do you keep a stale item before sending it to auction? Again, I am kind of lazy when it comes to that. So let's say 3 months. How do you do your wording when posting? So typically I will put the brand first, and then if it's men's or women's, so it'd be like Ralph Lauren, men's, extra large. And if it's a dress shirt, say so Ralph Lauren, men's, extra large, long sleeve, casual, button down dress shirt. And then if there's enough room, either the color or the pattern, if it's striped or what. So label resource. Okay, I will thank you for passing that along. I learned something new today. VintageFashionGuild.org. I will make sure to check that out. That's cool. Thanks, Boondoggle, for that. Okay. Yeah, for the most part, like you can tell pretty quickly if the item's vintage, just based off the tag and how they've changed throughout the years, especially with something like Nike or like Woolrich, vintage champion stuff. Also vintage Tommy Hilfiger. I'm gonna say it wrong, and I don't care. Tommy Hilfiger will have the red, white, and blue box logos. The newer ones are now like a thin strip, and it'll say Tommy Hilfiger all the way across it. But all right, everyone. Thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out. If you guys haven't hit the like button, do that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Vogue_squared. And hopefully I'll do another one of these. I want to do a live Q&A also. Hopefully we can get, now that I know how to set up Google Hangouts, hopefully I can get like about an hour long Q&A. More for the YouTube community. I did a Q&A on Instagram a few days ago that went well, so I think it will do well on YouTube. So thank you everyone for stopping by, and have a great day.